Hey guys, make sure you watch to the end of the video. We're starting a weekly giveaway. Details are at the end. Check it out.
Basically, we're trying to plunder the Egyptians. We are headed to the Wazoo surplus store because we don't spend a lot of money on silly things like desks and chairs and stuff like that, at least not yet. Maybe someday we'll be super rich and be able to do that. So we're here to shop for used solid core doors that we can turn into desks. We're gonna check to see if they still have any chairs left. Matt wants a whiteboard, so if they have a whiteboard, you know, hopefully they have something here on rollers for like 20 bucks or 50 bucks. Tenicor uses a system called Profit First. It's a systematic approach to managing your finances. It's a very simple way. It is very intuitive, but it is in contrast to typical GAAP accounting thoughts and the way people do things. Profit and loss, your balance sheet, and your statement of cash flows are important documents that you can continue to use. But the Profit First system highlights issues typically before those documents would highlight issues, and is a very simple way to manage your finances.
You can get you a fancy chair, Mike.
Fancy chair, fancy whiteboard.
You're just here for shoes, Lauren?
Yeah, Nike pegs.
I'm a University of Washington alumni. I feel dirty coming here. You know, sometimes you have to associate with the lower class, and so you come to Wazoo. Basically, we're trying to plunder the Egyptians. 200 bucks. It's a 2015. It's not. It's super lame.
What do you think of starting a Tenicor eBay?
Oh, it's
We just like flip stuff.
it's definitely possible. Yeah, talking rugs, shirts, pots and pans.
Like right here, we could buy desks for everybody for 10 bucks. Perfect.
And do those desks adjust up and down?
Yes, you do.
100%. You get cinder blocks, you put it on the cinder block. If you want it to go down, you take it off the cinder block.
Seated desks, standing desks. You
Yeah.
should need enough cinder blocks. Every desk is a standing desk.
Hodge thing for like each kid gets a cubby. A lot of them.
A lot. Need 4 of those. 4 doubles.
You have like 11 kids, Mike?
Got 7. But we're up there.
Should I get this so I can just put it up between me and Karen? So should we buy like 20 of them? For the break room and the conference room. What do you think? So money is a weird thing. Most people have insecurity about money. They have pride about money. And their ego is tied up in it. And so as a business owner, it is a challenge. So I think most people don't know how to manage their money very well. And the people who do probably have a system. But then everyone's afraid to talk about it. Fundamentally, what you have to do is be willing to admit to yourself that you're not smart enough to figure this out on your own, and really nobody is. And so you need to embrace a system or develop a system that will allow you to effectively manage finances so that you can use the most important resource you have of money to pay for the things you need to pay, invest in the things you need to invest in, and grow your business. Since then, I've mentioned it to a whole bunch of people. It is kind of funny, speaking back to the kind of pride and security side of things. Most of the people that I mention it to, it seems like a bunch of them are using it, but they don't say anything. And they don't even tell me that, like, oh yeah, we started using that. Which again, I think is really funny, because I think there's a bunch of insecurity and pride with money. Like, because people know it is the measure of success. And it's almost like people don't want to admit that they're using this system that someone else made, that they don't personally have enough smarts or intelligence to figure it out on their own. And the reality is none of us do. And that's not the point. Like in any, the the way to be successful is to build a system and have that system do the thinking and the work, right? Put the hard work into it, or into building the system, or let someone else have put the hard work into building a system, and then just embrace that thing. And then, again, back to what you're saying, imitation, right? You want to find people who are being successful. Not just find people that are doing what you're doing, but find people who are being successful in the areas that you want to be successful and imitate them. I don't know that it's hard. It's just a bunch of work. It's a bunch of busy work that you have to go through to make the thing happen. And I guess most people are not willing to be, it's more discipline than it is hard. Which maybe that is actually what anything that hard is. It's just discipline. I mean, it's kind of my money, but it's not really my money, right? It's a big chunk of money that is, like, we have 32 or 33 employees at this point. But they all have families. So, like, all of that money actually kind of belongs, in one sense, to the 100 plus people that money is trying to support. And so that's a different way of thinking about it. And so it brings with it a different level of responsibility. And like, on the one hand, if you were the business owner, it for sure is your money, but you chose to, like, hire people and make covenant with them, essentially, and say, hey, we're going to go do this thing. And so you owe them that. And that brings a different level of, like, perspective, I think. You'd be like, I'm just a content creator. What do I
Just
know?
a content creator.
Like, why would you think that I'd be able to?
You're going to trust the content creator to load some chairs? Be here for that.
Hopefully we don't have a chair fly out of the back of the truck.
Feel very confident.
All right.
Or else I would have not done that. Only reason I didn't play college ball is because they didn't have shoes small enough for me.
We're going to try to do these about once a week, give you a little behind the scenes look at life at Tenicor. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. We're also going to start a weekly giveaway. So drop a comment down below and tell us what your preferred money management system is. So maybe it's profit first, maybe you bury your money in a jar out back, maybe you shove the cash into a mattress. I don't know, but tell us what you like and drop in a comment down below. We're gonna pick one lucky person. We're giving away any Tenicor product. Your choice. You get to pick a holster, mag carrier, a zero belt, whatever it is. You pick one thing, we'll announce that winner in next week's video. Anyway, that's it, guys. See ya.